Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we are going to talk about your inner child wounds and family archetypes. There are some archetypes of the families. Because of these archetypes of the families, you came out to be this kind of child to the world. So let's directly dive deeper into the family archetypes of your wounded inner child. So there are 6 family archetypes. The first archetype of the family is a family which denies the reality of the child. Second archetype of the family is the parent who doesn't see or hear you. The third archetype of the family is the parent who lives through you or molds or shapes you in a way that the parent wants. The fourth kind of family archetype is the family which does not model boundaries. The fifth archetype of the family is the one where parents are too much focused on the appearance of the child. And the sixth and the last family archetype is the family archetype where the parents cannot regulate their own emotions. We are going to discuss some of these family archetypes, and if you can relate with some of them, then it is going to be really beneficial for you if you just see this video. First archetype is the family which denies your reality. If you can relate with this family archetype, what I want to tell you is this. You have been living in denial because your family has been denying your experience from a really small age. For example, there is a woman, and if someone tried to molest her and she ended up telling her mother about it, and the mother is like, oh, it cannot happen. Nothing like that happened. Don't tell this to anyone. He is teaching her that whenever really bad is happening, which is making you feel really bad about yourself, deny it. It didn't happen. Nothing like that happened. So what are you basically conditioned for is that whenever your body is giving you signals, don't trust those signals. So when you grow up to be a man, there are things that your body is telling you, and you just end up ignoring those signals. For example, if you drink a lot, if you smoke a lot, excessive thinker, procrastinator, whatever it is, your body is giving you the signal with the help of anxiety, fear and pain that this what you are doing right now is not how I want to feel. But you end up denying it and then living in denial with that fake smile on your face because nothing happened. There's a lot of baggage you're going to carry in your life, and because of this family archetype which is actually denying your reality, you are going to end up having one of the inner child archetypes which we are going to talk about in our next video. Let's dive into another archetype of the family where the family is molding you, is shaping you so that you can delegate the family, like you are the representative of the family. The family wants to live through you. The family is having some dream and aspirations and they want to live through you. What is going to happen? They are going to have some dreams, the aspirations that your father wanted to do, that your mother wanted to do, and they unconsciously or consciously end up giving those beliefs to their child. And now the child doesn't even want to do that, but he's going to do that because that's what makes my parents smile. Because that's what parents told them, get the straight A's and you will make the family proud. Or sometimes the father will tell the daughter, you are so sensitive like your mother. So there are conflicts within the family. They're trying to shape the daughter, they're trying to shape the son. The family unit is trying to mold the child in a way they like it, but there is no expression that is coming from the child, which is child's own expression. Now, what is going to be the impact of this family archetype? Whenever we are talking about family archetypes, you have been raised in this kind of family archetype is going to be the cause of the relationship or the kind of relationship you are going to find in future. So if you have been born and brought up in a family where you have been molded and shaped, you are going to find a partner who is always trying to cross your boundaries, who thinks that you are the one who is representing your partner. And you see, if your partner gets really insecure that what if the other person leaves me someday, and then they start crossing your boundaries, like literally there is no space that you are given, and you cannot even say that to them because they are going to feel bad about it, because they don't understand the concept of space, because they themselves have been born and brought up in an environment where they have been shaped and molded, and they have been taught that you represent us. They are never going to tell their boundaries because sharing boundaries is bad, and they are never going to respect your boundaries as well. So they are just going to cross it. Why? Because you represent them, you are a part of them. They can just come and do whatever the fuck they want with you anytime they want, and you won't even feel good or bad about it, but you'll just keep on struggling that why the fuck is this happening to me, not happening to other people, although it's not making you feel bad because you have been born and brought up in this kind of family. It feels safe whenever this shit is happening. You know, so many times if you are born and brought up in a family where there was a lot of fights that were happening, lot of quarreling that's happening, a lot of argumentation is happening. You see, if your relationship is going really good with yourself, relationship with the women, relationship with your friends, if they are going really good, that's not comfortable for you. That's not home-like for you. That's like an uncertain territory. A comfortable life, a loving life becomes an uncertain territory for a person who's born and brought up in an archetype of the family where it was giving the child wounds. So the child started feeling safe to the stress responses. That means whenever the child is getting wounded, he's feeling safe. So whenever in the adulthood, the relationship is going really good with himself, with the woman, with the man, is going really good, it's uncertain. They will try to create the certainty again by spoiling the environment because that feels like home. So you see, these are the two archetypes of the family that I've explained. There are many more archetypes. There are 4 more archetypes where there is a family which does not model boundaries. There is a family which does not see or hear the child. There is a family which is overly focused on appearance. And then there is a family who cannot regulate their own emotions. So what are these kind of families? What kind of impact do these kind of family archetypes are having on their kids? And what are the inner child archetypes of the kids who are born and brought up in this kind of family? You see, for all of this, I'm organizing Online Mastermind 2.0, which is starting from 5th May. So if you want to know all of this amazing shit that is going to help you to build better relationship with yourself and with the people you are meeting on everyday basis, the women you're going to meet anytime, you're going to be more expressive, genuinely connect with them, and just talking to someone, and within few seconds you feel that certain sense of connection, not because you know some techniques or something, now because you know yourself. So this is the basic groundwork that everyone should do to center themselves. So if you want to be a part of Online Mastermind 2.0, text me on the number given below and I will give you all of the details. Until next time.